your goal is not in her.
Hey, what's going on, you guys? Back again with another update on my roguelike. So, technically, I probably could spread this update out into two separate videos, just because it was two major updates. But I'm just deciding to go ahead and just make one full video because I got a bunch more stuff to add. I'm actually working on a leaderboard system right now that will integrate into the XP system, but more on that later. So, the very first thing that I added was kind of little mini games that you can find within the levels. Currently, there's only two, but there's a planned three, and of course, there'll be more mini games when new levels come out and that sort of thing. So the base mini game, basically, what it is it's just a quick little, just fun, slightly challenging mini game. Actually, not really challenging at all. You usually get more loot from it. So in the plant area, you can find a bush, and when you interact with the bush by pressing E, you can either pick the fruit or you can pick the thorns. The fruit, when you go into your inventory, and if you click on the fruit will heal you, and also the fruit does have a overheal ability. And then the thorns don't have any use now, but they'll be used to make stuff in the crafting menu, obviously. Anyways, and then in the desert level, you can find little oil drills, and the oil drills, basically all you have to do is when you interact with them, the oil drill will pop up really big. And then there should be a button prompt, but if you don't know, you're supposed to hit your spacebar every time the drill touches, kind of touches down. The animation's really wonky, but anyways, it's kind of like, like a hit to the beat type thing. It's really easy right now. I might increase the speed a bit, make it a little bit harder, but yeah. And you can get oil from that, and the oil will come into play later. And then the planned minigame, which will be coming up whenever I get around to it, is a gem mining minigame where you will have a pickaxe, and then you have to mine away at a rock, and you will either just get rock debris, or you can get these glowing blue gems, which also have a use later on. So, a lot of stuff for the future. Anyways, so I also changed how the game saves. So now you have to manually save the game by going to the main menu and hitting save. I did this because the automatic saving would overwrite your game file if you didn't load your game beforehand. I can probably fix it and make it automatic again, but for now, I'm just going with this because it's simple, it's nice, like that. There are now little cheat codes in the main menu. There's a text input box, and if you're in my Discord, you'll know what the codes are, but you can input those codes, you can unlock levels, items, that sort of thing. It's mainly just to help with the beta testers, so then if they do end up losing their save, they don't have to start all over again, or if a new beta tester comes along and they want to test out a certain level, they can do that easily without any hassle. On that, so levels, there's now a level select menu, and basically what the level select menu does is, whenever you first arrive at a level, it unlocks that level in the level select menu. So if you end up dying on that level and want to try it again, you can just go straight back to that level. And also, there is a completion system now. It's not exactly where I want it to be, which that is probably what I'm going to be working on next. Maybe. We'll see. So, the completion is just, if you're able to beat the boss and, get back to the portal, you will get a little, it's just a gold frame around the level, which just shows that you've fully completed that level. And then, eventually I'm going to change it to where the gold frame will be replaced with a check mark, check mark, and then you'll get the gold frame if you fully complete the level. Complete all the mini games, defeat all the bosses, stuff like that. Which that's going to be some challenging code, but I think I can do it. Another note on the cheat codes: there will also be some cheat codes hidden around the HGD website, which is another reason why you should go check it out. I also fixed some of the bugs, so I didn't realize it, but the melee boss, it would constantly look for paths to the player, which I thought would make it really, really fast, but it actually didn't. It just kind of made it not go at all. So melee boss, it will now attack you properly now, and it's really, really fast, and it's really scary, and it's probably one of the hardest bosses in the game currently. Yeah, I'd say it is. The ranged enemies now have a larger attack range than the player. This was just a suggestion, and a lot of players seem to agree that this was the right call, so I upped the range. The red melee enemies have also received a 2-point health buff, so now those guys are going to be even more of a challenge. And I'm gonna be honest, the health buff it makes them a little bit more fun to play against. But yeah. Also, I'm not sure if I mentioned it in the last devlog, but I'll mention it again. There's now a health bar, and health bar it displays your health. And there was a glitch to where your health bar would just turn gray. I found out what the glitch was. The health bar wasn't properly rendering in, or it wasn't on the right layers and that sort of thing. So I fixed that. Your health bar will no longer just be permanently gray whenever you exit a level. Let's see. That's pretty much it for the first half, but there's still more. When you go into your inventory, the enemy items now have names, which was also another suggestion. Or wait, is that it? That could be it. Yeah, that's it, actually. That is actually it. So, dang. I thought I did more. But yeah, so that is, all that was done, for this little update. And yeah. For those of you who are interested, the beta test is still live on the Discord right now. There'll be a link to that in the description below, so feel free to join, come beta test the game, give me suggestions, find some bugs for me, anything like that. I will say one thing that's been really good is that there has not been a lot of bugs. There's just been, like, features missing that need to be added and that sort of thing. I guess mainly because I've caught most of the bugs before I publish the game, which means I'm a good game developer, I think. Anyways, that decision is up to y'all. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Is what I normally should be saying, but I just realized I forgot to tell y'all about the whole the whole like multiplayer leaderboard system that I'm adding in. So basically, I'm adding in I'm stuttering. I'm adding in a EXP system, in which the EXP system will every time you successfully complete a run, make it through the dimension and make it back to home base, you'll be awarded EXP. And your EXP will be calculated by how many items you got that run, how many enemies you killed, and also there'll be a multiplier depending on how many dimensions you went into. And then the EXP, currently, it won't do anything, but I have plans for, the generic skill tree, which will, give you permanent buffs for your next runs and that sort of thing. So yeah, there'll be a whole skill tree thing, but also, I'm adding in a leaderboard system, which will show you what, like, who has had the best runs, kinda, and you can compete to see who can get the farthest, have the most points from a run, that sort of thing. And I know it's such a weird thing, and it's definitely not something that you should be adding in this early in development. But the reason why I'm adding it in is I want to test out leaderboard systems and that sort of thing, because I'm going to be participating in the Scorespace jam, which, as you may know, it's a jam that really highly relies on leaderboards and that sort of thing. And this is a speedrun jam, so the online leaderboards are not necessary, but it's just nice to have online leaderboards in general, just so then, I learn that skill, and yeah. Okay, so now, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Have a great day.